Hello DGS, I'm Monica Hassan and welcome to the show. This episode, we have a very special profile on our DGS director, Ana Lasso. We'll learn more about her professional background and gain insight on future goals for the department. We'll also learn more about training opportunities through a new partnership with Udemy for Business. And big news, the department is gearing up to celebrate its 60th anniversary this October. Learn how you can get involved in all the festivities. Made with you, bringing employees together. Your newscast starts now.
I have two kids. My daughter's 11, my son's 9. They're very active kids, and my husband's super supportive of my career as I am of his. And he handles a lot of the arts activities with my kids while I handle a lot of the scouting activities. My daughter, Alba, is entering the 6th grade, and this past summer, her troop worked on their government patch. For Alba and for her classmates or teammates, I think one of the things that really struck them was there's so much that the Department of General Services does that are behind the scenes. So at the central plant, they got to go through some of the underbelly of the city of Sacramento, literally and figuratively. They visited the tunnels and they saw how water management takes place to cool down our buildings. They just couldn't believe that there's so much behind the scenes that goes on to have a livable, clean, and safe planet. Growing up in South Los Angeles, I didn't realize that I was in a working class, poor household. I was living a very happy life, but one thing I didn't notice was the inadequacies and lack of resources in my neighborhood. There weren't many parks and definitely no art schools, limited privilege because when you think of South Los Angeles, it's one of the most park-poor areas in all of LA County. Not knowing that that would influence my trajectory to become an urban planner. My very first job was working with my parents during the summers. They had a small business. It was an upholstery business. So when I was 14, 15, 16, throughout high school, I would help them at their small business, everything from stripping sofas to upholstery. So I actually know how to upholster. The role models I had were within my own household. I have 2 older sisters and an older brother who paved the way to higher education. And their work ethic and the translation that they did for our family, because my parents are Spanish speaking and they were English language learners, as am I, really helped me pursue higher education. The question wasn't whether we'd go to college, it was which college would you go to in Los Angeles. So we always knew we'd either be Trojans and Bruins, and I chose to be a Bruin. What I always wanted to accomplish in my career was to create access. It continues to be the case today, is to create access for our communities, to have enriching experiences, have access to beautiful open spaces and resources. And in 1984, when I was 7 going on to 8, the world descended on Los Angeles with the Summer Olympics coming to Exposition Park, a place that would play a very big role throughout my career. Once I became an urban planner and focused on urban design and had my first real job out of grad school, I landed at LA Unified and really worked hard to provide access, first through policy and working at a board member's office, and then later on in the facility services division. And I thought to myself, every community has a school, and every school is an opportunity to turn blacktops to green playgrounds, to turn school swimming pools into shared swimming pools for the community, to turn an underutilized space into a community clinic. Because I benefited from so many of these community-based organizations, I just saw an easy nexus to partner with CBDs and schools to create some kind of after-school programming that also created community schools for those environments. Of course, LA Unified is so large that I was able to do it at a grand scale, and it was an incredible opportunity to build parks, swimming pools, clinics, wellness centers, sports complexes, and urban gardens. The challenging part of Exposition Park, and A lot of folks don't know this. It's a state-owned property. It's the 6th District Agricultural Association, but has partnerships with the County of Los Angeles, the City of Los Angeles Parks and Rec Department, museums, state partners, the Coliseum Commission. Of course, one of the largest tenants is the University of Southern California. Exposition Park is really what I would call, on a good day, a very large family who gets together around the table to negotiate how the park is going to be used. Throughout my career, I have always been a client of the Department of General Services, whether it was during the time I worked at LA Unified, having school plans approved and all of those joint use projects or any of the bond projects I worked on. We would take those to the Division of State Architects, which is within DGS, to the time that I joined the state in 2014 and had to manage this behemoth, wonderful cultural resource in Southern California, and not only involved procurement, but entitlement work and real estate work and inspection of our new buildings and parking lots that were being built for the state. So when they tapped me on the shoulder and said, "Wouldn't you want to come over and run this department?" I said, "Oh, the Department of General Services, that large department," but it has been an incredible honor to oversee and lead with the team. And I say with the team because it's not about me, it's about the we at DGS, and I hope that that ethos is seen across through all the deputy directors that I work with. It's an incredible team. I was a little 5th grader when I decided to be an architect, and I really fulfilled that through urban planning. And just like my first day at DGS, I said I was going to focus on 3 big issues: how to take our real estate portfolio and maximize it for best use, how to improve and create a human-centered procurement, and also how to elevate and create an equator along our sustainability program so that every program within DGS was involved in climate change resiliency as well as pursuing sustainable efforts. And that still remains to my North Star. It hasn't changed. We've accomplished a lot, but there's still a lot to do.
It's summertime. As many of you are enjoying fun at the pool, lakes, rivers, and beaches, here are some water safety reminders to keep you safe. Swim in designated areas supervised by lifeguards. Provide close and constant attention to children you are supervising, even when a lifeguard is present. For lakes, rivers, and streams, make sure you are water competent for natural environments before swimming. Watch out for currents, waves, and underwater obstructions. They're not just found in the ocean. When swimming at the beach, never swim alone, regardless of your age or level of swimming skills. Small children, inexperienced swimmers, and all boaters should wear U.S. Coast Guard approved life jackets. For more information, you can head over to the American Red Cross webpage for tips and free online courses.
The Enterprise Planning and Inclusiveness Division, otherwise known as EPIC, handles a variety of different programs for the department. It handles the strategic plan, the upward mobility program, the organizational health survey, and it also handles the equal employment and opportunity program. What this new division is excited about is having the opportunity to inject diversity, equity, inclusion, and access into all the different facets of how this organization runs, whether it's the workforce, our new workforce coming in, the community that we serve, the clients that we operate with, and the different departments that we operate with as well. We're really excited about being able to provide meaningful upward mobility programs for our workforce and also engage with our department's management on how to better service our employees.
DGS is excited to enter this new partnership with Udemy, an e-learning provider that's going to allow employees at DGS to access thousands of courses on demand through Pathways. Udemy is an e-learning provider that allows employees to access trainings on demand. Kind of think of it like Netflix or Amazon Prime, but for courses. Staff can access a variety of courses on topics including leadership, business analysis, life skills, project management, customer service, and many, many more. All courses are now available.
Congratulations to Andy Wan, our Deputy Director of the Office of Audit Services, for marking 25 years of public service. Andy was appointed to his current role of Deputy Director in 2017, and throughout his 25 years with Audit Services, he has been instrumental in many vital audits. We thank him for his service. Big news! The department is gearing up to celebrate its 60th anniversary during the first week of October, and we need your help. We're asking all staff to pull out your phones and record a quick video stating one reason why you love working at DGS. Make sure you are recording in landscape or horizontal mode, in a quiet area, have a nice background, and start the video off by saying, "I love working at DGS because..." Lastly, please keep it under 10 seconds. Send the video clip to the Office of Public Affairs' shared inbox, and your video will be featured during our week-long celebration. Thank you for watching. This show happens because of you, so remember to head over to the Hello DGS SharePoint page to submit a request to be featured on the show or to send fun story ideas. We'll meet here again soon.